Hello everybody and welcome to Evil Ted Live. Today I'm working on part 2 of making the foam weapon. What I'm doing today is I'm doing a gun, as you can see in the image right here. Did some of the work off camera, which I'm going to explain what I did, but we're going to go ahead and get the majority of this blocked out today. All you out there watching me live on twitch.tv/EvilTedSmith and all you people on YouTube, definitely come and follow me there. So you guys ready to get building? I know I am. Let's get started. Last time I left you, we went ahead and we cut out the body of the gun out of foam, and we had our chamber mag, which we left off. I went ahead and cut this all out. As you can see, I went ahead and just glued this on very carefully. And where these chambers were, I decided that's going to, of course, that's where the bolts go. So I took a Dremel, a little trick I do, and I talk about that and how to detail your foam, how to make a detail on your foam. Take your Dremel at high speed and you just press into it to get the indentations. Now, the next thing we want to do, my next step is I'm going to, I want to taper this and I want to round off this handle. I want to do all this before I start adding detail. I'm going to take a piece of tape and line it up. Because I like this, but I want to knock this angle, you guys can see right here. You guys can see it. This angle right here, I'm going to do the same angle on this in the front. Not the front, but just the sides. I'm going to do that with the stone wheel right here. Now I'm going to remove the tape. Okay, get that taken care of. Now there's a particular picture on the gun. Take my toaster board, lay it up here. I'm just going to trace this. Hold steady. Make two parts of these out of 10mm foam. Now when it comes to cutting something out round, people usually try to struggle and cut it. But being this is so thin, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out the majority of it and do the rest of the detail with a Dremel. It's supposed to sit right back here. Right? Like that. Drawing the soft side of the back. Line it up. See how you can see it? Get the back pieces, go in. Really nice, I like that piece, pulls it together. My template cut out. I'm going to go in here and trace this. I think I'm going to leave it on. Just going to grind into this and soften this up and bring this down a little bit and do the same thing here. Round all the way to this certain point. So I go back and soften this all up. We're going to do this detail here. Now notice I have these are my rivet detail, but I want to definitely translate these into the template. So I have my brass tube, and I realized that was the circumference I wanted to use. So maybe I just cut these out so I can be able to translate these into my patterns. All right, now that I have my holes done, this piece of detail is going to be raised on the gun. So I'm going to cut this as one piece. Draw this into my my foam piece here. This is the factory edge, so we'll line up on the factory edge, which is always good. On my lines. And there's this to show you these marks I made is so I could put these lines back on it. And normally you could cut these all up and then it'd just be a whole bunch of small parts. You cut these things off and you don't know what's going to go where or where's going to what. It makes a bunch of parts. So what I try to do is I try to minimize, make this a jigsaw puzzle and just make it into one pattern and just keep it all together. All right, you can see I went ahead, got both my sides, traced out the cut. I need to go back and cut this out kind of pretend really quickly. Things are going to get off a little bit. See, now, perfectly flush. Just like that. Good. I have my piece and my metal straight edge. Now the trick with wood burning, you want to pick a speed. And you don't want to go any different speeds. And what I like to do is that before I start using my wood burner, I grab a piece of foam, the actual foam that I'm going to use, to make sure it's at the temperature I want it to be. See? Okay. It's ready to go. So Don't just use any scrap foam. Use the scrap foam for the part you're actually going to use. Because some foams melt differently. When doing something this square and straight, I really want to make sure, because if you stick something on, it's a little off, or not properly lined up, you can see it. Everything's so square. And you want to make sure the depth and everything you have. That is my edge. Apply the glue. This edge is the most important, the barrel front. So if it falls short a little bit in the backside, it won't bother me so much. But the most important edge is the front, so I'll make sure that I get that lined up straight. So I'm lining that up first in the corner with the tape, make sure it's perfect. There we go, okay. Take the tape off. Bang! There we go. I want to do a little bit of a sight piece that runs straight in the top. And I'm going to do that out of, I'm going to cut this, but I'm going to go a little bit over. I'm going to tilt my blade a little bit as an angle, because I want to get a slight bevel on it in my top of my sight piece. Not too crazy, just a little slight one. You know, this the whole length. Very carefully. Ta-da! There it is. That's the top. Excellent. Now, you guys can see right there, it's got a little bit of a taper on both sides. And make sure the strip goes on nice and straight. Store glue. Down. Make sure it's flush with my barrel when we're done. Lay it right down the center. I'm going to kind of just go very slowly. Move the tape. So I can see it come together. And let's go. I'm actually going to come back here and make a little wider piece here for the sight. And have a little sight on top of this as well too. That's pretty much, there it is. There it is so far. I got the sides on, I got the details, I got the little trim piece on it. You can see, nice and straight. This pretty much wraps up part 2 on the full weapon build, doing my big gun. I'm definitely going to come back, guys. If you follow me here on Twitch, I stream live Mondays and Tuesdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's right, Pacific Standard Time. And for all you people on YouTube, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you like everything I'm doing, definitely make comments. Also, if you really like it, go to my website, eviltedsmith.com, and get on my mailing list. And while you're there, I have patterns for sale in my store. And if you want to buy some supplies, you can shop through my links. If you like what I'm doing, want to keep this thing going, definitely shop through my links, go to my Amazon links, tell your friends, watch my videos, and subscribe. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you back next time right here on Evil Ted Live.